Hi, I'm Gabby. I graduated from CalArts in 2018, worked at Disney directly after, and now I'm here to tell you everything that I know. In previous videos, I talked about the animated film I made that won me the highest award CalArts has to offer. Today, I'm going to tell you the full story. To give you an idea, here are some screenshots of the films that my peers were putting out at this time. And here is a screenshot of my film. I know, it looks like shit. But my film is the only CalArts animated film to ever be performed as a live audience interaction. And sometimes, when everyone else is better than you gotta learn to be smart. And that's what I'm here to talk about today. To give you some context, CalArts character animation students make one film every year, and at the end of the year, those films are presented to the public in something called the Open Show. The Open Show is the CalArts Animation Student Showcase. Our tech guy Nathan sets up a big screen at the entrance of the main building, and all of the students throw an all-day party, starting early in the morning and ending late at night. Everybody's films play one after the other on that big screen, and all of our friends and family come to watch and party with us. And I mean party. I'm talking beers and kiddie pools. I'm talking mattresses dragged out from the dorms, the whole nine. Vibes are high. This is a celebration of everybody's hard work throughout the year. But at the same time, downstairs in a soundproof room with no windows, all of the animation teachers are grading each film one by one as they play. They judge these films on things like animation quality, character design, sound, story, etc. And the top 20 of these films make it into a special second show called the Producer Show. The Producer Show is an off-campus event hosted at a fancy big theater in downtown Hollywood. The attendees include people like John Musker, Ron Clements, Pete Docter, and a ton of other animators so famous you would know them by face alone. All of the character animation students are invited to the Producer Show, but those top 20 students who earned a spot in the show get a special golden lanyard with a screen grab of their film on it. And after the show, if those famous directors like your film, they come up, look for the lanyard, and talk to you. And sometimes they hand you their business card. And sometimes they set up meetings. This is what is known as the CalArts Mafia. If you make a big impression while you're at school, you're in it for life. I once texted someone who got me a job at a major studio within 4 days. That's what this student film did for me. Now, in every class, there's 2 to 5 people who will make it into the Producer Show in their very first year at school. And sometimes those students take it all the way, turning out films so good that they make it into the Producer Show every single year that they're in school. I was not one of those people. By my 4th year at school, I had spent my entire CalArts career bombing or making technically unsound films with little to no recognition for them. But that doesn't matter, because everything can change with just one idea. And my senior film, Dennis the Dinosaur, is proof of that. In my film, my antagonist asks me directly, "Remind me again, how many callbacks did you get at Portfolio Day?" The answer was 2. I got 2 callbacks in my entire 4 years at the school. And they were both in my last year of school. And in both of these callbacks, while I was actively looking for a job, the recruiters looked me dead in the eyes and said, "We like your work, but we can't use it." And that's because I did not fit a mold. I made comics. I went to CalArts character animation school for 4 years to make comics. I was a bad animator, a bad filmmaker. I was bad at storyboards. I was a brilliant writer, and I connected very well with an audience, but that's not what recruiters are looking for. That doesn't sell in the animation industry. So they looked right past me and towards my friends. And that was a vulnerable thing for me to put into my show, because when I was making it, I didn't know that I would work for Disney one day, or that I would join the CalArts Mafia. All I knew was that nobody was interested in me, that I had never been in the Producer Show, and that I never would be. And I knew that because I had spent all of 3rd year in the film library watching producer shows on DVD all the way back to the 1970s. My peers were making films with original scores and hand-painted backgrounds, and animation so good it rivaled the best animation studios in the world. And in my 3rd year, I tried to compete at that level. I figured I had finally learned enough, and that it was time for me to give it my best shot. I gave 110% in my 3rd year film. I was in the computer lab every day grinding. I tried to make up for my shortcomings by just working extra hard. And I failed. At 110% effort, my film was still bad. Not only did I not make it into the producer's show, no one remembered my film at open show. I watched someone get up and go to the bathroom halfway through. And that's when I knew I just was not good enough. So in my 4th year, when I looked around and realized this was my last chance, I made a calculated decision. I decided to drop out of the competition altogether. I knew that I could not make something like this, or like this, or like this. I had tried, and these filmmakers were just better than me. So I gave up, and instead, I decided to do something that would just make my friends laugh. That is this film. The premise is an inside joke. One of the first animations of all time, 1914, was called Gertie the Dinosaur, and in it, legendary animator Winsor McKay does exactly what I do in my student film. He gets up on stage and acts out a live performance with Gertie, a 10-foot tall animated dinosaur. So for Dennis, I tried to think about how I could make Gertie even funnier and even more shocking. Not only did I make Dennis talk, I made him argue. And I also made him stomp around and throw a fit and pitch a mutiny against me, the animator who was supposed to be running the show. And that did make my friends laugh. But something that you have to understand is that when I say I gave up the chance to be in the producer's show, I don't mean I did something different. I mean I really gave up the chance. Because when my film played downstairs in that soundproof judging room, I wasn't there. I was upstairs, fighting with my dinosaur live on stage. So for the judges, half the film was missing. The dinosaur that I had spent all year animating was fighting with himself on a white background with nothing but silence between. I knew that for my teachers, it would look like I had committed the greatest CalArts sin of all, not finishing a film. And so I knew that they would have to sit there, the teachers who had been with me for all 4 years, and watch disappointed through an excruciating half show just waiting for it to be over. I knew that with my teachers, I would lose face and I would lose valuable reputation. But I was okay with that because this was my last chance, and all I wanted to do was to create one memorable moment for me and for my peers. A big goodbye to celebrate 4 long years together. 7 minutes, 1 performance, and that's it. The only people who would ever know what happened would be the people who were in that room. But what I didn't account for was a camera phone. Some people working together in my inner circle, the only people who knew my plan, recorded my film and ran it downstairs to that soundproof judging room, and they begged the judges to just please stay after the show and watch one more film. Mine. And the judges did. And that's how I got the biggest award in the show. And that's what you'll see here. This is that magical 7 minutes that I had created as my goodbye. This is the open show recording from 2018, my friend's live reaction to the film that I had worked so hard on. I got the laugh I wanted, and I got a big cheer too. And if you listen closely, in the interstitial space between my film and the next, you can hear my friends saying nice things about all that I'd accomplished. And that meant more to me on a personal level than the award did. It's not lost on me that, as you can see in this picture, I actually had 2 lanyards on at the 2018 CalArts Producer Show. And that's because 2 of my films that day were judged at the top. The second one is called All My Friends, and it was just about how grateful I am to my incredible support system and how much I love my friends. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the friend who ran my movie down. And I wouldn't be here without the teachers who believed in me enough to stay just a little bit longer when all they wanted to do was go home after an all-day show. So thank you. Here's my movie. As far as I know, the only live student film ever performed at the CalArts Producer Show. Sometimes you gotta let go and do something for yourself. And that is the secret to success. Enjoy.
Gabrielle!
Yeah, actually, must you please?
Gabrielle!
Sorry, I'm here, sorry.
Oh my god, are
Sorry,
you serious?
sorry, Just getting on the top, Dennis.
This is so unprofessional.
Dennis, please, can we just do the bit, please? Everyone's watching.
Do the bit. This is really demoralizing, Gabrielle.
Okay, Dennis, come here. Nobody's looking. Nobody saw. It's okay. Can we just start over, please? Thank you. Okay. Sorry, hang on. Well, hi there, boys and girls. I'm looking for my friend Dennis. Can you help me find him? I can't find him anywhere. Maybe you can help me call him. Ready? Dennis! Dennis! Oh, well, hi there, Dennis.
Well, Gabrielle.
Dennis, were you hiding from me?
Oh, I sure was.
And why is that, Dennis? I thought we were friends.
Well, I was only trying to play.
Oh, Dennis, don't you know that hiding from your friends can make you...
Thanks for teaching me, Gabrielle.
Sorry.
I'm glad you're my friend.
Okay, sorry. Nathan, can we roll it back just one time? Sorry. Last time I promised. Okay.
Did you forget your lines again?
No, I don't forget.
Oh my God, you did, didn't you?
Dennis, can you give me a break, please? I've had a really rough morning.
I figured when you didn't show up to rehearsal.
I made this show, Dennis. I don't have to show up to rehearsal.
Oh, clearly not.
Okay, Dennis, can we just start over and do this stupid show, please?
This show isn't stupid, Gabrielle. It's my life's work.
Okay, Dennis, you don't have to be so dramatic about it.
What do you mean dramatic?
I'm just saying, I wrote the show, I animated it. I don't see how it can be your life's work when I'm the one who did all the work.
Are you telling me my contributions aren't important?
No, I would
Because
never.
good luck having Dennis the dinosaur without Dennis.
Okay, Dennis, you're right. Can you start over, please?
I am not starting over, Gabrielle. We already started over once. Look at that kid in the fur coat. He is laughing at me. I will not be made a laughing stock again.
It's a children's TV show, Dennis. They are supposed to laugh at you.
That wasn't in my contract.
Well, maybe-
I am a serious Hollywood actor, Gabrielle. You should count yourself lucky I even agreed to be in this mess. Maybe you've forgotten, but I've worked with...
Oh my God, not Jurassic Park again, Dennis.
Yes, Jurassic Park again. And who did the camera pan to when Dr. Grant removed his sunglasses, Gabrielle? Who did they pan to?
Was it you, Dennis?
Yes, it was me, Gabrielle. I'm the natural star, Gabrielle. I shone brighter than all the other brachiosauruses out there that day. So for you to abuse my talents...
Well, maybe, Dennis, if you could learn to improvise instead of throwing fits all the time like a little baby, you'd have actually gotten a call back for Jurassic World. Okay, Dennis, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
No, I'm sorry. Remind me, how many callbacks did you get at Portfolio Day again?
I told you I didn't want to talk about Portfolio Day!
Well, maybe if you could get your shit together, people would actually care about your
You're a
work.
monster, Dennis!
You're a monster, Gabrielle.
Okay, you know what? Just Nathan, cut it off. We're done. I'm not doing this anymore. We're done. Just...
We're done now?
Oh, that's what you want, isn't it? To make me look like an idiot in front of everyone? It's my 4th year, Dennis. The least you could have done was cooperate. But no, you had to make it all about you again. You were such...
I don't have to stand for this. I was in...
Yeah. You're always talking about Jurassic Park, Dennis, but everybody knows the last big role you had was in 1997 in Land Before Time 6.
How dare you? I work in this
Well, at
industry.
least I can fit into a movie theater.
You're a racist.
And you know Dennis.
That wasn't my
Your
fault.
neck is 11 feet tall.
I'm sensitive about that.
Just go home then.
Fine.
Fine. Nathan, how do we turn this off? Just a mess, one.
I thought we were carpooling.
Okay, fine, Dennis, we'll carpool.
Fine.
Fine.
Can I still do the next show?
Yes, you can do the next show, Dennis.
Okay.
Okay.
Gabrielle?
What?
I'm sorry I yelled.
Okay. I'm sorry, too, Dennis.
After fight handshake? Oh, sorry. Too hard. I'm sorry I called you a lazy, good-for-nothing, no-town loser.
Dennis, you didn't call me that.
Never mind.
Okay, fine. Everything's cool, Dennis. We're still friends. Okay?
Okay. I'll see you at home.
Okay, bye.